Alright, back with another video. I took yesterday off for making my daily videos because, I had a lot going on. But we're back. Anybody that saw the fights this past weekend, what did y'all think about that hellacious uppercut knockout from Derek Lewis over Curtis Blades? Thought that was pretty amazing. And it just goes to show that you never count Derek Lewis out in a fight. He's got that one punch knockout power, and he can knock out anybody in the heavyweight division. With that being said, as you guys can see right here, your boy's ranked number 12. So that knockout that I put on Darren Till allowed me to take his spot in the rankings. So just 5 fights and 5 finishes, I am ranked in the top 15 in the UFC. Let's go ahead and take this fight off and see what they're throwing your boy for this next fight. Chris Weidman. Oh, I love this matchup. We got another grappler on our hands. And it's a 5-week training count. So let's go ahead and look at some of this hype. What do I have to do as far as my sponsorship? Sanchez Storm Chasers. So I got 2 events for them. I can work on these 2 connections right here. You know what though, I'm gonna go ahead and start with, let's watch the tape. He's a 4-star fighter. So he's pretty decent. But no, that's actually elite. He's an elite fighter. Let's keep it honest here. Even though he's went through a rough patch over his last, 6-7 fights, I'd say he's still pretty elite in this division. Obviously he's a wrestler. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this sparring. I think I'm better than him on the ground. Of course we train all things here, but I want to put a little bit more emphasis on my striking.
Strong. That's what we're doing.
Training count. Alright, come on buddy. What you got for me? Throw it. If you're gonna throw that shit, throw it.
Yes, that's the way you master your craft.
And I love this, They say burn something on uppercuts. That's my favorite punch. So, shit. You ain't gotta tell me twice, but
Yeah, it's starting to fall apart.
this motherfucker's throwing leg kicks on boxing practice. See, this kind of shit that pisses me off. You'll probably think, oh, he's overreacting. His sparring partners aren't that bad.
I like
No,
that.
they're that bad, man. They're that bad. You guys aren't the ones having to spar these assholes every day. I am. But I'm not going to knock him out this practice because I might just need him
30
for the
seconds
next.
left. Good work with your hands. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. He's starting to fall apart.
I might just need to train with him one more time before this fight.
Great job in there. I can already see some improvement in your punches.
13 evolution points, 21 points. My lead uppercuts made significant progress. Jabs made progress. Body uppercuts made progress. Left and right side. Or should I say lead and power side. And my hook leveled up. Hey, I like it. You like it, I love it. I would say my game plan for this upcoming fight, I know I stayed and traded with Darren Till in the pocket last time, but I'd be lying to you guys if I said that I didn't prefer to take the fight to my bread and butter, which is the ground. Yeah, on one hand, you do gotta be entertaining and you gotta keep the fans engaged. But on the other hand, you gotta think about your longevity in this sport. Everybody's not promised a 40-50 fight career. And the way that you fight in the cage determines a lot of that. You know, I don't like just getting punched in the head all the time. I like to have some brain cells when this career is all said and done, so we're going to play this smart going forward. You know, if you want to see somebody that's going to
Smooth, strong. That's what we're doing today.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, like I was saying, if you guys want to see somebody that's going to just go in there with a reckless advantage and just, you know, play rock and sock robot, I'm probably not the channel that you should be watching. Because I want to have a 100-fight career. I'm not just trying to have, you know, 20 flashy fights. And just get my brains battered in every single fight. That ain't me.
That's how you block. Beautiful work today. You did awesome.
It's funny, level 12. It's funny because, like I said, when I first started, these guys just beat me up and pretty much just taking out all their aggression from the day. And you know, the guy that cut them off in traffic, the person in the drive-thru window that pissed them off, they just saved all that shit in the back of their minds. And when they saw me in practice, they were taking that out on me. But I ain't good punching that anymore. You know, as you guys can see, I'm putting the beats to these boys. But more importantly than just putting the beats on these boys, you know, the goal of training is that you want your training to be harder than the fight itself, so that when you get the fight, you know, you can just walk in there and just be on autopilot, and preferably take less damage in a fight than you do in practice. That's the goal of training. Obviously, there's a balance between just going all out and getting some good work, which is why a lot of times, you know, fighters end up getting injured before the fight, and they can't even make it to the fight. It's because they go too hard in practice and they don't give their bodies enough of a break to continue going forward. All right, let's build our footwork. Submission offense, and when I get more points, I'm going to build up my bottom game, because you don't want to be under, no matter how good of a grappler you are, you don't want to be under the bottom of somebody that has good top control. Alright, let's not get one of these sponsorship events. Oh yeah, and as you guys can see, you know, I have a pretty good fan base now. People actually like watching my fights now, so as you guys can see, I got medium hype for this fight. That past event put me in medium. This fight might just get into the high, it might just be a high hype fight, and that's where you want to be. Preferably, you want to be on a very high end of that range, because as you start getting pay-per-view points and things like that, you can make more money if more people buy your event.
Time to shoot and get the takedown. Shoot and get
I mean,
that
those
takedown.
of you who know how this stuff works is common sense, but
your
that's
next
more for
opponent is gonna be
that's
no
just more for the
match
casual
for you.
fans or the guys that care more about the fighting aspect of it than the business side of it.
Keep it up. Put the pressure on him.
You know, the business side of things interests me too, because, you know,
Don't let him
I study
scramble.
business and, you know, I find it fascinating. And as you guys can see, all the money, time, and energy I'm putting into my submission offense is paying off. I've had to choke this guy out already.
Work. Let's work.
Got him. But I didn't level up from that. I'm gonna try to get him in a triangle choke.
Nice level change there, just like that.
Man, come on.
30 seconds.
You gotta get your
Step it
leg
up.
faster. Damn, I was not trying to change that. I was trying to.
How was that? You feel good?
Oh well.
I'm still with. Got me in that mood. How they hanging when they know that I'm that dude.
So yeah, that leveled up, that progressed my leg chokes and my arm bars. I kind of wanted to keep it just right there on the leg choke because I feel like I would have finished it if I didn't chain it. But that's okay. We still make progress, and progress is progress.
Still keep it real, still park the whip and chill, still never popping pills, still got them in they feels, still give them chills, pill, $100 bills, had a crib in the hills, one trip, couple mil, hide, fall asleep and still making sales, one hand on the wheel, couple bands on the meal, playing on the field, weighed on the scale,
Oh,
in the
right.
air for 20 years, I was unavailable, seen how much I'm worth,
Let's
started
post for the
thinking I
fans.
ain't capable. All my getting rich dudes out
So as you
of
guys can see, I'm in peak fighting condition. My hype is almost at high, and we still got 2 weeks left. I'm confident that by the time the fight happens, we can get this to high hype fight and come in good physical condition. Let's go ahead and work on this connection with no lagging. I'm going to predict a first round submission. And of course they like getting fight predictions. So we're now at a high fight. We're going to train our BJJ.
My clock doesn't stop until you submit it. Let's go.
And you guys.
Great job.
I was confident that I stepped that takedown, but it's okay. I just need one more strike.
Nice, nice. Really great job today. Nice work, locking down.
And the benefit of working on your submission moves also is that the higher the prestige you have on these moves, in conjunction with your submission offense,
You got 30 seconds.
the
Let's
easier
go.
it is
That's
to
it.
finish
That's
the move.
it. Lock it. Lock
And the
it.
more efficient your body becomes at executing the move, so you're not just wasting a bunch of stamina trying to, I guess, basically spam
That's
the left
it.
thumb.
That's it. That's it. Now try to lock it up.
It's like anything.
There
The
we
better
go.
you get at it. It's like shooting a
Nice
jump
work.
shot. The better you get at it, the more efficient you become at the movement pattern. And yeah, better off you are at doing it. We didn't quite level up our orthodox chokes, but we're almost there, as you guys can see at in the bar on the right hand side. All right. So okay, we got that's the end of this week right here. I'm still debating if I want to do one more sparring session. I mean, I'm already in peak physical conditioning, and if I train one more time, it'll put me right on the cusp of possibly overtraining. What do we have as far as height? Okay, that's a sponsorship event. And build a connection. So I have 60 more points that I can possibly use. I'm gonna just watch tape. So he's not just a wrestler, but he's also, submission specialist. Chris Weidman, is a BJJ black belt. If I had to rate my skills right now, my BJJ skills right now, I'd say I'm probably a good brown belt level. Not quite black belt yet. But as you guys have seen so far, That hasn't been, I haven't been outmatched on the ground in any of the guys, in any of my previous fights. So now this is fight day. Let's go ahead and go to the fight. And we are almost at high, we're almost at very high hype for the fight. The good thing about the fights though, is that depending on how you perform during the fight, you can get additional hype points after the fight, which means that very next fight, you have to put in significantly less effort to raise fan interest because you're going to be excited from seeing what you just did in the previous fight. And they're going to anticipate seeing you fight again. Like if you remember Israel Adesanya's rise, his championship run, every time he fought, he brought so much mystique and intrigue to his next fight because he was so dominant in all his fights that people couldn't help but want to see his next fight. I'm trying to do the same thing.
Prelims, no more. Here he is making his way to the octagon. This is the first time in his UFC career he has worked his way to the main card. He has strung together some wins, looking at the rankings, and this guy appears like he belongs. A lot more eyeballs on him tonight. The audience is bigger. His popularity has grown leaps and bounds. We'll see if he can handle that pressure and perform the way he has that led to this main card slot here tonight.
Here we go.
All right, so here he is, one of the more prolific takedown artists in the UFC at present. And when you get some praise from Daniel Cormier when it comes to your offensive takedown game, you know you're doing something right.
And we talk about wrestlers and judo players and grapplers, but this guy just combines all of that. He is able to use foot sweeps from the grappling game. He is able to use throws from judo, and he's able to use wrestling from the wrestling game to take people down. He has an array of takedowns at his disposal, and he uses every single one of them. From the speed of the level change to the timing to the knowledge of where to go next when the guy starts to spin, he's truly something special.
I don't think he can take you down, but tonight he doesn't have to. So in this matchup, prevailing wisdom is he'll be able to get this fight to the canvas. Our tail of the tape for this much anticipated middleweight encounter. Weidman is 18 years the elder. He is 4 inches taller. He will have a 6-inch reach advantage. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler, holding a professional record of 5 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall.
That's 5 inches too. Get that right.
85 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, the Apex.
About to be 6.
And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 15 wins, 6 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds, fighting out of Baldwin, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chris Weidman. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Yves Lobby.
Anyway, I was going to say, I don't really get the point of this little emoticons game. It's like playing rock, paper, scissors, except you don't know anything. It has no impact at all on the fight. You guys have my breakdancing moves? Comment below.
Early round 1 here, a lot of pressure on this man here tonight. It's his first fight on the main card. No denying the success he had on the prelims. Maybe he should have stayed there. But here he goes on the main card. Challenges get stiffer.
Okay, he's pretty good at defending
tonight.
Right.
Hip tosses him down. Now we'll see if he can advance position.
I mean, right into side control.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape.
Now, the guy's attacking the triangle. He finds himself in trouble because he got a little bit lazy in the full guard.
Looks like he's trying to manipulate the head. This could be tight.
I mean, Chris Weidman, he's close. He's a close
we're getting a finish here.
But they just threw me down like that.
He'll start to pull down on the head. You'll have no choice but to tap.
So that got a very good triangle choke off the ground.
Goes upstairs for an elbow. submits it with a beautifully executed triangle choke tonight.
I mean, just masterful. The way he worked to that triangle choke was amazing to watch, and you can tell how high level a grappler this fighter is from his back.
And you didn't even have to pay for your seat.
It's like a mix between Shevchenko and Israel Adesanya.
Well, yeah, so the work in the gym pays off here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Gorgeous
Damn,
setup on the
choke,
choke, and I
man.
think even better execution down the stretch. Clearly it was sunk in deep. His opponent had no choice but to tap or take a nap. In this case, he chose to tap out. All right, so a wild round and a wild sequence there on the ground. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He's such a phenomenal grappler. I don't understand how people don't know that this guy wants to submit you. He is the best grappler,
You know,
best
I like
submission
that kind of
specialist
fight.
we've seen in a
Like they
long
always
time.
say, you don't get paid for overtime. So
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine is going to stop for this contest at 1 minute, 16 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by
Get
tap
in,
out
get
through
out,
a
keep
triangle
going.
choke. The
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his
I
victory
don't think I
by
took
way
any
of
significant
submission. And
strikes during
they
that
put
fight.
so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin
like I
his
said
career
before,
forward, they needed to not just
You
win,
know,
but
before
get
the
the
fight,
finish,
it
and
was
they certainly
almost
got it.
it was on the
They
cusp of
got
being
the
very
finish.
high
He's such a terrific
fight
grappler.
height.
Every time
After
he's
this
on
fight,
his
that's a
back,
maximum
he
very
looks
high
for
fight height.
submissions
So my very
over
next
and
fight,
over again. Eventually,
I should be able to
round
get
one
that to
tonight,
a
he
very
got the
high
desired result.
type fight. I got a submission performance of the night bonus, sponsor contract, and of course, as you guys can see on the left-hand side, I'm in my 24-24 fight contract. I gained 32,730 fans, less than 1 percentage point off of my longevity, which is, again, that's my goal. You know, my goal is to, like I said before, take as little damage as possible. They say that he hit me with a significant strike, which I guess that's when he had me in the over-under clinch, and he hit me with that uppercut. Because he wasn't doing nothing else on the feet. I was piecing him up. There we go, finally. They finally, you know, put me in the highlights after my fight. I'm not just seeing somebody else. And I know I said before the fight that my BJJ is probably at a brown belt level, but the way I just choked out Chris Weidman with that triangle choke, I'd say I'm damn near black belt level, if not black belt level already. But that's good for now. Thank you guys for watching. This is King D Gaming. If you like the content, go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button, and I will see you guys next time.